What's going on, guys? It's Tony and Jake from Loma Paintball, and today we're bringing you another Battle of the Mask. You ready? You starting off? What goggle you rocking today?
I am rocking the Push Unite. Obviously, the best mask out there. No contest.
Whoa! You didn't give me a chance for my introduction.
No.
I am rocking the Black Panther Bunkerkings CMD goggles.
That's freaking sick, dude.
Yeah, they are pretty sick. Let's start off price point. Hit me.
You can get the cheapest one from all that doesn't have the hard case for about $160, and then it goes up from there. So this one in particular is about $215 if you want the super sick Sandana print to match your overpriced Sandana. You can definitely get this print, but there's other ones out there. They make clears, they make brown clears, they make the infamous ones, all kinds of cool ones. All ranging from like $180, $190 to over $200.
So you'd say this is definitely a high-end goggle, right?
100%, yeah.
All right. So, okay, over to the CMDs, different colors they make. This particular goggle is about $170. And, you know, Jake, it comes with a built-in visor, man. Didn't you like that?
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That's freaking sick, bro. But
What's yours?
I have to say, does that visor protect you from getting any glare on the inside of your mask? You know, when the sunshine shoots down.
I don't know. I mean, possibly. It definitely prevents little raindrops from getting on my lens.
Yeah, from getting on the lens, not inside though.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Let's show them. Show them. What's
yeah,
yours look like?
Push has this cool little thing up here. I'm not sure if there's necessarily a name for it, but it's supposed to help. It goes directly sort of where the lens is at, so that way if you have a mirrored lens, you don't get that annoying glare on the inside. So it definitely limits that versus some of the other masks that I have owned in the past, just because it's right over top of the lens. It's not near the back or anything, but it is over top, so then that way the sun doesn't peer down.
So that's like a sunshine reflector per se. I think they call
Correct.
it something like that. Yours doesn't come with a visor at all, though, right?
No, okay. I don't play in the rain.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of these guys probably watching the video do. So this one, unfortunately, it's little. It is built in. It does not come off, but it does have the little visor on top.
They're used to little things anyways, most of them, if you buy the Bunkerkings anyways. So.
Oh, no, this one's big. Breeze good. Yeah. So what's a better point on that goggle than this one? Tell me.
Chin strap, definitely.
Toot.
It is 100% mandated by the NXL. And mostly all the other local fields out there, if they're following the rules and regulations of good old splats. It has a really nice padded protection face or goggle strap here, and it matches the actual face mask. So if you get a special limited edition, then you get the cool the cool strap to match, and it's magnetic. So when you're out there and you're rushing onto the field, you don't have to stumble with putting it on. Or if you have like any facial hair, you won't accidentally clip it into your facial hair and then pull out a bunch of skin and stuff. It goes on pretty easy, and it comes off pretty easy as well. If you miss it, if you're over here, it finds its hole, finds its way back home. That's
nice. That's fair. Mine also does come with a chin strap, which, like Jake said, a lot of fields require, and definitely NXL or tournaments do. Mine says "We Kill Suckers," has the Bunkerkings logo right there on the actual clasp itself. Mine is not magnetic though, so obviously
is yours padded?
Mine's not padded either. I mean, you could throw some old hockey tape on there or something, but the CMDs are not padded, so it does come stock, obviously.
Yeah, I think they have to be sold with that now.
What's up with your strap? Is your strap looking good?
I got a Sandana strap, dude. What do you got?
I don't know, it says Bunkerkings.
Do you have the gel on the back?
Oh, of course I would have the silicone.
Gel on the back?
And it's fancy. Look at that. Show Mark real quick.
Yeah,
mine has the Bunker King logo. See, look at that, Jake. You jealous? I know you are.
I mean, I'm not really that jealous because mine's Sandana.
Yours has the old silicone tacking strips.
Hey, it's old and it works.
No, that's fair.
It works. That's the thing.
Mine's fancy.
How easy is yours to adjust with that fanciness?
You know what? It's really, really easy, dude. You just spread it like that, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You just get it in there. It's brand new, man.
Oh, there you go.
It's brand new. You just get in there.
I got mine pretty easy here.
Okay.
Just
like that, huh?
Just like, I mean, okay. I slipped. Fingers are a little buttery, but so I was eating popcorn in the back.
Overall peripherals, Mark, from your point of view behind the camera, I mean, are they both looking similar with the lens, the range, or what?
I mean, the CMDs are a little bit bigger, it looks like.
That's what they came out with. Yeah, there's
So
supposed
here's
to be more protection.
I got you on this one.
Uh-oh.
Boom! All right, so
Uh-oh.
same thing with the EVSs and every other mask out there that claims we have super big vision. Guess what? Your eyes can only see so far to the side. You can't see behind your head, unfortunately, unless if you're a mom. My mom says that. So, anyways, with that being said, your eyes can only see so far to the side, and push has that. It has the actual mark on your peripheral, so it doesn't have all this extra lens on the side or anything like that. So as far as that you can see, when you're looking left and right with your eyes, that's as far as the lens is going to actually go. So bigger lens does not always mean better vision, just so you guys know. This is 100% going to cover all your peripheral vision, up, down, side, left to right. The other cool thing is this is made by the same people who make the dye lens. So the mirror coating, the thermal coating, all of that. If you guys have had dye masks, they've been around forever. They've been around a lot longer. You don't ever have to worry about the mask fogging up. I've owned them for several years. My first mask was the dye i4 in like 2008. And I've had it ever since, and I've used their lenses and have never had any fogging issues. So you're never going to have that with their lenses. What about you, though?
Are you done talking yet?
Yeah.
All right, he's done talking now. All right, that's good. So, yeah, what happens if I got bigger eyes, though? Like I'm an alien?
You got
and I
bigger
can see-
eyes?
yeah, like big eye. I'm talking like
Big
boys.
eyes, like
I
deer
can see
eyes, like the
things,
deer in the
way
headlights?
out here, right, Mark?
Or glasses. We got big glasses.
Yeah, see, it's what I'm saying, man.
Well,
That's what I'm
who wears
saying.
glasses these days when there's
Dad
contacts?
does. He does.
Yeah, he
does.
does, but not when he's not wearing any right now.
So I like your point about the peripheral vision. That's good. I like that. But let's talk about like breathability in this goggle. Look at the front end of my goggle compared to yours.
So mine is overall smaller. So I don't need as many breathing holes just because mine is going to be a lot smaller on my face.
So you're saying you're probably going to fog up more or no?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying that it's smaller so you have more breathability because you don't have plastic that's coming down to the bottom of your neck.
Well, I've got a lot of holes there to breathe in.
Yeah,
like
fair.
it?
I like less holes, so then that way, the cool thing is when it's not right on top of your mouth and it's not extended all the way down, is that
Get
you
around
also
there.
get less echo.
Dude, I can totally see Mark so good with this clear film.
Oh, that's freaking sick,
Looking
dude.
good,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, I can't see anything out of this clear
I
film.
can breathe really well right now.
So can I. My mouth is almost out.
It's looking good. Yeah, I like it.
My mask does look foggy, though, with this film on.
Well, of course it does. Yeah, it does. You
Yeah,
gotta
I
stay
can't see
safe.
anything.
Get the chin strap going on there.
But nonetheless, I have a lot of movable room in here. It is a smaller mask, so then that way it is nice and very breathable.
It looks like you're fogging up in there.
Yeah, I know it does.
Oh,
I
man.
can't. It
I
looks
thought you
like
said you wasn't going to fog
looks
up.
like window tint, dude.
100%. All right, let's talk about the inner foam. My foam is like a tri-layer foam in here where you can easily clip in and clip out if your dog eats it or wants to do anything like that.
Yeah,
I
dude,
can pull
that's-
the entire foam out
That's freaking sick.
and replace it. Can you do that with yours or no?
Yeah,
You can?
It's 100%. Yeah, it comes in and out.
In and out.
This is brand new, so I'm not going to really take it apart all the way.
But it does do that.
It does, yeah. You can see on the top portion, there's like these little clips. And then, yeah, it basically just pulls out just like that one does. You just kind of unclip the hinges, and then it ends up coming out all the way. And then you can replace the top and bottom portion pretty easily. And we sell them here at Lone Wolf Paintball.
We do. What about your ears and like the actual flexibility?
Oh, actually, going back to the foam though, does yours have the Bunkerkings logo? Mine has the push logo.
Dude, mine does have the Bunkerkings logo.
That's all right.
yeah.
I guess that's
mine
freaking
does
sick.
say Bunkerkings in there.
All right. I guess we're tied on that one then.
So
logos.
back to the ears and
Yeah.
flexibility here. I mean, you don't have any hard pieces that are going to dig into the side of your ears or
No,
chin.
no.
Flexible.
Pretty
looking
flexible,
good?
yeah.
Okay, same here.
They flex out pretty easy. And then you can also, what I like is that if you really want to, what I did with my push goggles is underneath here, if you can see that, Mark. Let me move this chin strap out of the way. Right underneath here, you can undo your soft ears. And then what I do is I wear them on the outside of my mask, and I can kind of flip them up. So when I'm playing rec ball or whatever, I'm normally not too worried about getting shot in the
Sick.
ears.
Super sick.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. And then that way you get more breathability, and it's just a lot easier to run around with. Can you do that? Can you unclip your soft ears?
I cannot because it's all one piece, man. So I cannot. I'm not doing any unclippings or it's all one molded piece here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure push wouldn't.
No, it's not
warranty or
recommended at all.
recommend you removing
No, it's definitely not warranted either. That's just something that I do. Yeah. But you can't do it with that one. I
No,
know
I can't, no.
I know other people do it with like the dye goggles as well. You can flip those up, and then people like to roll up the flexes, but that's different. But you can also flip out the flex ears as well. So.
All right, a couple more points before we end this little debate, battle, comparison, whatever you want to call it. How do you change the lens on yours? Super easy by pressing
I'm
a
glad
button?
that you actually brought that up. It is very easy to pull out the lens. It requires no tools. You just have to push this button in here, and then the cool thing is that this whole mask. What are you shaking your head?
Button.
Or there's no button, but you pull this little gray thing out, and then you can push this whole lens out. Now the cool thing is that it's all one piece. So when I'm pulling my lens out, I don't have to worry about any like pieces from my goggles disappearing. It all comes together. Do you have to worry about pieces or?
No. Hinge,
You don't have to-
unhinge.
you just
to
have hinges?
Literally push of a button and the lens comes straight out of the front of the goggle.
Oh, well.
Just like that. So it's completely toolless, like Jake said. On mine, push the tabs forward, down, pull it out towards the back, and then these hinges come in from the side, and then you can push the lens straight out of the front.
That's frickin' sick.
That is freaking sick.
Hey, dude, what do you do if the foam doesn't sit on your nose right?
What do? I was going to say, I was waiting for him to bring that point up because it's one of the best features of the goggle.
I just waiting best for last. I haven't even gotten to
I don't
the good
have
ones
I don't
yet.
have a nose piece in there.
You
so-
don't? Oh, well, that's funny. In this cool push carrying case that you get, this nice hard case that protects your nice investment. What is your case like?
Oh, what's it like? It's
Yeah.
like it comes with a freaking coupon code on the inside. That's what it's like.
Dude, that's sick.
Bro, I just toasted you. Freaking, it already says you rock.
Oh.
$20 off.
You rock. $20 off. What is that off of?
It's off of their casual wear, courtesy of Bunkerkings.
Their casual wear, so you can represent their company. Nice.
Not a goggle bag in there?
Damn,
There is a goggle bag, yeah.
There's a goggle bag in there. It's going to keep it nice. It's not a hard shell case like that.
No.
But you know what? I got all the money's worth right here, baby.
$20 worth to
it,
buy a
dude.
t-shirt. That's $35. Sick. Anyways,
wow.
So right here I get a nice Allen key. It is not metric. I don't think it's metric at least, but
Oh, you better get your facts straight.
you're right. I should have my facts straight.
Internet's
but
gonna roast
it
you.
is a ball-ended Allen key. And then if you do forget it, paintball players have Allen keys in your gear bag all over the place. On the nose, there's this little
Not any
front
ones that I
portion,
know, but-
and then you can either screw it in or screw it out, and it changes the direction of the nose. So if you have a smaller nose, a bigger nose, it can move the foam so it sits correctly on all different face types. And then it goes into the soft case. There's a little carrying thing on the inside for the actual tool. You also get these freaking sick design little microfiber little thingies to wipe it off. What's also cool is when I close this bad boy up, do you get a carrying handle or? I get a
You're
carrying
talking
handle
about
with
your
mine.
chin strap, dude?
Yeah, and my chin. Well, I didn't put it in there all the way correctly, but you get a sick handle.
It's pretty cool. I do like
Carries
that.
around.
But I got a box. I can like put it in here and like wrap it up for Christmas. What are you gonna do with that? Like it's gonna be the most awkward shaped Christmas present ever.
Since
You know?
I'm ordering it offline from Lone Wolf, I'm just gonna keep it in the box and
Oh,
wrap
okay.
it up
That's
in
a
the
good
box.
idea.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so Mark, what else do you think?
Also, when you buy a new lens, what does your lens come in?
All right, Mark, what else do you think? No, what does it come in?
Yeah, what is your lens come in
Oh,
when you
I
buy
got
it?
you. Ooh, it comes
Ooh,
in
it comes in a plastic case. Yeah, this comes in a nice cloth padded case. So then if you have more than one lens, it's very easy to put it in and out of a cloth case, so you don't have to buy an extra $30 to $40 sick HK lens bag or lens cover thing or whatever.
They don't even have a lens
No,
bag.
they have it for
You
Exalt
lost. You
does.
just lost it right there.
Oh,
Lost
fair.
the battle. All right, Mark. Once again, come on. Anything? Did we miss any specs? We went over the lenses and the nose piece and the visors and the cases and what do you think?
Well, I was
The
going
phone.
to say, who has a bigger selection of aftermarket lenses? Or is there a website?
I think
would
they're honestly
what
say-
different lenses look like in the
I would say Push probably does. They have a lot of different color lenses.
They have like the purples. They have like 3 different color reds.
But there's still a ton for the CMD as well. So
you have your blues, your reds.
hit up the website. We've got an entire selection of the goggles and the lenses and lens swaps that Mark worked hard and diligently on. He
All
did.
right, so give me the one best feature of your goggle and one worst feature of your opponent's goggle.
All right, are you going first or am I going first?
I'll go second.
Okay. Accessories. Obviously, the mask speaks for itself, so you get the better accessories like the chin strap, the case, and then the better mask bag. That I would definitely say the Echo and the nose piece. They're almost tied. They just don't fit on my nose. But the Echo is my least favorite part of the Bunkerkings one.
The Echo?
Yeah, when you're out there screaming on the field, it sounds like I'm just yelling in a hallway. Like an empty hallway to myself. It
That's
just
an
echoes
opinion.
back.
That's not a proven fact, but
It
maybe.
is a proven fact.
Oh, okay. So first
Because
off,
I said
I'm
it.
gonna say, oh, that's
Fake news.
That must, Jesus, that must mean everything. I was gonna say the breathability on this goggle, accompanied with the visor, it might echo back, but there's tons of people are gonna say, oh well, yeah, there's lots of slots. If you get shot in the face, paint's gonna get in your mouth. It's paintball. Don't get shot.
That happens with any mask.
Don't get shot in the face. You can breathe very, very well in these. Super, super flexible. You're saying a downfall of this goggle? Mm-hmm. Downfall of this goggle, I've heard that the nose piece doesn't really work that well. That's what I've heard.
It does have a small adjust. It is not as big of an adjust as I think it should be, but it is still there. So if you needed a little extra, it is there. But
I've
it's not
personally
like,
never used that goggle in place, so I don't know, but that's just what I've heard
I
on
can see
the
that,
big
yeah.
bad internets out there. So that's it.
Last time, what's price points?
This current goggle is like $215. You can get them cheap as like $160 without the hard shell case. These goggles are right around $165 to $170, depending on what
and they're
version
coming
you
out
get.
with all kinds of cool
This
stuff.
current goggle is $169.95 though.
All right, there you go.
All right.
That's it on mask, but we have a question from the YouTube.
Oh, hell
of course.
yeah.
Peter wants to know,
Pita.
guys, what's the difference between the G04 and the G-Tech 170R? Anyone know?
I mean, there's milling differences.
You get the better board, a different bolt system. It's going to shoot a little bit better on the G04.
Yeah, I mean,
They went back to the,
because the 170R uses the gamma core, correct?
yes.
What core does the G04 have? Do you know?
It uses the IV.
Oh, okay.
They went back
There
to
you go.
the IV, the best core that they've ever created.
That
The
is true.
Spire IV?
No, that's the Spire 4.
No. So better core,
IV
different
like
milling,
Poison IV.
a little bit different feeling, but both of them are still great guns. So
There you go. You got a question, leave it in the comments below.
And a
Otherwise,
better
see you
board.
next time.
and a better board.
Bye-bye.
Check it out. Better board. LomoPaintball.com.
Choo, choo.